friends, I'm Katie.
I'm Danielle.
And we're here to bring you a little class if you're at home. It will be around 30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer because you know us. Go ahead and find a comfortable seat, maybe sitting up on a blanket or a couch cushion, anything that you might have around your house, and float your eyes closed. Just start to tune into the rhythm of your own breath as it comes and goes. See if you can use your inhale to soften your belly. Soften deeper down into the belly, all the way down into the pelvic floor. On every breath, just a little bit more softness. Anywhere that you might be holding tension. You might start to notice that your inhale and your exhale gets a little bit longer. And just for a moment, let go of any particular way that you feel like you might need to sit, and sit in a way that's in service of your breath. So you might even fill out the back body a little bit, let the kidneys release. The shoulders might slightly roll forward. Just allow yourself to sit in a way that helps you find a fuller and deeper breath, especially on the inhale. Take your hands together in a prayer at your heart. Use the base of your thumbs to lift your sternum up. And with that lift of the heart, bow your head down. So the intellect of the brain starts to merge downward into the intellect of the soul. The energy of the heart space lifts up. Keeping your head bowed, just release your palms down to your thighs. Lift your head back up and open your eyes.
And walk your way forward to your hands and knees. And stack your shoulders over your wrists and bring your knees directly under your hips. And begin to move through cat-cow, lifting your chest through your arms with your inhales. Lift your tailbone up towards the sky. Lift your gaze. As you exhale, press the ground away from you. Scoop your navel in towards your spine, round your back. Moving with your own breath here. Lifting with your inhales. And rounding with your exhales. Settling into your own rhythm. Close your eyes up, draw your attention a little bit more inward. After your next exhale, find a flat back. Tuck your toes under, send your hips up and back to downward facing dog. You can bend your knees, pedal your feet, climbing into your legs, into your body. Eventually start to arrive in your down dog. Use your breath to move you deeper into the pose. On your inhale, pull forward into a plank pose. Reach the crown of your head forward and your tailbone towards your heels. Press the ground away from you. Lower your knees down a little bit wide. Bring your big toes together. Sit your hips back to your heels for child's pose. Soften your forehead to the floor. Stretch your arms out long in front of you. Find space in your sides and send your breath there. Lift your hips high enough to tuck your toes under. Lift your knees above the ground. Press your chest close in towards your thighs as you fit your straight legs in, downward facing dog. On your inhale, peel forward into a plank. Separate your knees wide, lower them down, child's pose, sit your hips back. One more round like that on your own rhythm. Eventually meet up in that downward facing dog. On your breath in, sweep your right leg high into the sky. Bend your knee, open through your hip. Take your gaze forward and gently step your foot between your hands. Lower your back knee down, untuck your toes. Rest your torso down over your front bend. Let your head and neck bow. Climb your palms onto the top of your right thigh. Lift yourself up. Tug your right heel back towards you to gather your outer hips for balance. Reach your arms out, widen up, Anjaneyasana. Hook your thumbs together at the top. Lift up tall from your hips through your fingertips. Press your palms into each other. Bend your elbows, rest your prayer behind your head. Lift your front hips up towards your triceps. Cactus your arms wide to either side. Gather your shoulder blades, lift your chest up. Sweep your arms out wide and forward. Bring your pinky fingers together to touch. And lift your arms up into the sky. Once more like that. Curl your palms, bend your elbows back. Lift your chest. And cactus your arms wide. Reach them wide and forward. And up into the sky. Sweep your arms out wide, reach your chest forward. Plant your fingertips down around your front foot. Tuck your back toes under and pull your hips back. Heel your right foot above the ground. Straight through your leg. Sit all the way back onto your left heel. Reach your chest through your arms. Walk your hands forward to frame your front foot. Lift your back knee up. Step back to downward facing dog. Use your inhale to carry you forward into a plank. Press the floor away. Use your entire exhale to lower down. Untuck your toes at the bottom. Separate your feet wide. Tent your fingertips forward and wide of your shoulders. Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Wrap your tailbone down and back towards your heels as you lift up through your spine. On your exhale, pull the floor back. Lay your chest forward as you lower down. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes, firm up your legs. Press up into a plank pose. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up and back. Bend your knee and open up. Tip your gaze forward and softly step your foot between your hands. Lower your back knee down, untuck your toes. Lay your torso over your left thigh. Soften your gaze and send your breath deep. Walk your palms to the top of your thigh. Lift yourself up. Tug your left heel back towards you to gather your outer hips for balance. Lift your arms out and up, Anjaneyasana. Hook the opposite thumb in front this time. Climb up tall. Prayer your palms into each other. Wrap your elbows back. Rest your prayer behind your head. Cactus your arms wide to either side. Gather your shoulder blades, lift up. Sweep your arms out wide and forward. And up into the sky. Once more like that on your own. arms out wide and down to frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes under. Pull your hips back to straighten your left leg. Heel your inner foot up off the ground. Sit back onto your right heel. Extend your spine forward through your arms. Walk your hands forward to frame your front foot. Lift your back knee up and press back to downward facing dog. On your inhale, float forward into a plank pose. Wrap your triceps back, reach your chest forward, lower all the way down. Untuck your toes, separate your feet. Walk your palms forward and wide. Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Press down, peel your chest up. On your exhale, reach your chest forward as you lower down. Walk your hands back and align with your elbows so by your ribcage. Tuck your toes under, firm up your legs. Press halfway up into chaturanga. Plank pose, breathing in. Downward facing dog. Roll onto the outer edge of your right foot, inner edge of your left, and twist open to the left. Lift your left arm up. Press the floor away from you. Lift your bottom hip up. Sweep your left hand down to the floor. Other side. Roll back through center onto the outer edge of your left foot, inner edge of your right. Sweep your right arm up. Twist open. Bring your hand back down. Downward facing dog. Take a slow stroll up to meet your hands. Once you are ready, walk your inner feet together to touch. On your inhale, extend your spine. Exhale and fold down over your legs. Inhale, circle your arms up to stand, Urdhva Hastasana. Interlace your fingers together at the top. Flip your palms to face the ceiling. Lift up through your sides and take a bend over to the left. Ground down through your outer right foot. Reach up and out of your right side waist. Lift from the bottom of your chest up. Come back through center. Reach your fingers up towards the sky. Change the interlace. Bring the opposite pinky in front. Flip your palms. Lift up and over to the right. Ground down to the outer edge of your left foot. Reach up and out of your left side waist. On your inhale, lift back up through center. Separate your hands. Lower your arms down by your sides. Siddhasana, mountain pose. Ground down through your inner feet. Lift the crown of your head up tall.
On your inhale, circle your arms out and up. Exhale, dive down over your legs. Inhale, step your right foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plank pose, breathing in. Exhale as you lower, take your elbows in, chaturanga. Upward facing dog on your inhale. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Lift up onto your fingertips. Take an inhale here. Exhale, step forward and forward. Inhale, circle your arms out and up. Exhale, dive down over your legs. Inhale, send your left foot back. Exhale, down dog. Plank pose, breathing in. Exhale, chaturanga. Hug your elbows towards your arms. Upward facing dog on your inhale. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, step it through. Use your belly. Look forward, breathing in. Exhale, step forward and fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold all the way in. Inhale, step your right foot back. Exhale, down dog. Plank pose, inhale. Exhale, as you lower, shift your weight forward. Upward facing dog. Press into your feet to open your heart. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot forward. Lengthen your spine, breathing in. Exhale, step forward and fold. Inhale, rise up to the sky. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, step your left foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hi, squirrely. Inhale, out to plank. Exhale, as you lower. Pulling through for your back bend. Exhale, back down. Lift your left leg. Exhale, step your foot forward. Lift up onto your fingertips. Exhale, step forward and fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, step your right foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Take your heart forward. Roll up into your back bend. Exhale, back to down dog. Take a few breaths here. Reorganize yourself. Press your thighs back. Hold the space between your arms and let your head go. Lift your heels. Look between your thumbs on your inhale. Exhale, hop right where you're looking. Lengthen your spine forward, breathing in. Exhale, lengthen over your legs. Bend your knees, sit back. Utkatasana. Take your arms up by your ears. Put a little space between your knees and energetically hug your heels in toward each other to compact your hips. Press down into your heels. Rise up to stand. Take a full inhale. Exhale, dive down over your legs. Inhale, step your left foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Crown of the head goes forward. Urdhva Mukha. Press down to lift up. Exhale, back down dog. Adho Mukha. Take a few breaths here. Lift your heels and look between your thumbs, taking an inhale. Exhale, hop right where you're looking. Lengthen forward, breathing in. Exhale, lengthen down over your legs. Utkatasana, bend your knees and sit your hips back. Take your arms right up by your ears. Again, play with finding space between your knees and then hugging your heels in. Press down to rise up. Lift your heart at the top. Exhale, swan dive out over your legs. Bend your knees until you can get your hands all the way flat. Look forward on your inhale. Exhale, step or hop right to chaturanga. We'll meet back in down dog. Take a full inhale here. Exhale out of your mouth. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot forward. Come up to peaceful warrior. Spin your back heel down. Tip your right arm back as you dial the right inner knee forward. Reach forward, extended side angle. You can take the hand down or the forearm to your thigh. Stretch your left arm over your ear. Find one long line of energy from your left heel out through your fingertips. Sweep your arm across your face to release your hand down. Walk your hands over to the left. Bend your left knee. Open your arms up for a side lunge. Stick your butt straight out behind you. Release your palms. Bend your right knee. Walk it forward and up, coming up to a high lunge. Bend your elbows. Catch a prayer behind your head. Lift your heart so much that you can just lay your head back into your hands. Tip forward, slide your right hip crease back. Release your palms down, step back to down dog. Come through a vinyasa if you want it, otherwise stay here. We'll meet back in down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot forward, spin your back heel down, lift yourself up to peaceful. Make more space between your left inner knee and your fingertips. Reach forward, extended side angle, forearm to the thigh, or you can take your hand all the way down. Stretch your right arm over your ear. Find that line of energy between your right heel and your fingertips. Make it bright. Sweep your arm across your face to release your palm. Walk it around to the right, side lunge. Bend your right knee. Lift your belly like a hot air balloon. Release your palms down. Crawl it back over to the front of your mat. High lunge. Take your arms up. Bend your elbows. Catch a prayer behind your head. Slide your left hip crease back. Lift your pubic bone up through the tips of your elbows. Lay your head back. Tip forward to release your palms down. Step back to down dog. Vinyasa if you want it. We'll meet back in down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, step it through. Come up to peaceful. Sit down in your legs as you tip back. Extended side angle, reach forward to go down. Sweep your arm across your face, walk it around to the left, open it up. High lunge to the front, walk it back around. Catch a prayer behind your head. Wrap your right hip back to lift your chest up even more. Tip forward, stay lifted in your hips as you go down. Downward facing. Coming through your vinyasa, we'll meet back in down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, step it through. Come up to peaceful. Open your left ribs. Sit down in your legs. Extended side angle, go forward. Sweep your arm across your face. Walk it over to the right, open it up, sit down. High lunge to the front, walk it back around, take your arms up to the sky. Drop the prayer behind your head. Lift your pubic bone up through your elbows and your chest up and over your right inner thigh. Go forward, stay lifted in your hips. Release your hands down, step it back to down dog. Roll through your vinyasa or stay.
Right leg high into the sky. Bend your knee and open up your head. Slide your shin forward into pigeon pose. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes. Take a look back at your left leg. exhaling directly out of your hip, toes pointing straight back. And then fold down over your flexion. Walk your forearms to the ground. And rest your head. Softening, gripping in your shoulders, your face, your fingertips. See if with every exhale that comes, you can release a little bit deeper. Walk your hands back towards you. Lean to the right and swing your left leg forward. Step your left foot outside of your right thigh. Sitting up for a seated spinal twist. Hug your knee in towards your chest. Get tall through your spine. Lean back onto your left fingertips. Sweep your right arm up and take a turn. Hook your tricep outside your thigh. You can also hug onto your knee. Use your inhales to find length and space. And your exhales turn a little bit more. Your next inhale, unravel to face forward. Lean back onto your fingertips and cross your left shin in front of your right. Lean to the left to come into pigeon on the other side. Send your right leg straight back. And taking a look back at your right leg. Sending your toes straight back and folding forward. Step your right foot outside your left thigh. Ground down through your sandals. Lean back onto your right fingertips. Lift your left arm up and take a turn to the right. Hook your tricep. Lean back onto your hands and step your feet to the floor. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch and separate your knees wide for Tarasana. So your legs are in sort of diamond shape. Grab hold of the fronts of your ankles with your hands. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, round down over your feet. If your forehead doesn't quite make contact, grab a block. Spread your breath across your back. on your knees, bring them into touch. Step your feet to the ground and lower down onto your back.
Step your feet down into the earth. You'll either take a full wheel here. You can also move into a bridge pose. Or you can just sit here, or lay here rather, with your knees touching in toward each other, opening up the sacrum underneath you. And take the next 5 or 6 breath cycles to yourself. Back down. Let your knees knock in toward each other. Walk your feet to the edges of your mat. Open your kidneys and your lungs out into the earth underneath you, softening the back body. Take some windshield wipers left and right. Want to give your knees a squeeze into your chest, go ahead. Otherwise, walk your feet out in front of you and set up for Shavasana. Finding any setup that feels good for you, maybe a blanket under the knees or the head. If you have anything to lay over the hips, you can. Take up space, open your arms and your legs, and come to rest. chest down into your left hand, keeping your head low. Slowly lift yourself up to sit, finding a comfortable seat. I'm just taking a moment here to breathe. Inhale, fill the base of your lungs and fan out towards the back. Allow it to fill the middle lobe of your lungs. And then eventually the top, right behind the collarbones. Let your exhale start from the base, squeezing the air out just like a tube of toothpaste all the way up. A few more like that on your own. The filling, the emptying, the coming, the going. And through it all, the question that yoga asks us is, can we sit? Can we find that stillness? And can we stay with ourselves through it all? Take your hands together in a prayer at your heart. One more time, lifting the skin of your chest with the base of your thumbs. Letting your brain drop down into that ocean of the heart space. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us.